My lord, in case of a gay marriage, who will be the wife? In case of a lesbian's marriage, who will be the wife? In case of a transgender marriage, who will be the wife? These questions will arise. But kindly visualize a situation after 5 years down the line, based on this very thing, that from the beginning, I am attracted to those persons who are mentioned in the degrees of prohibited relationship. Incest is not uncommon in the world, and world over incest is prohibited. That I am attracted to my sister. I get, we are consenting adults. We are entering into activities within the privacy, and we claim our right of autonomy, our right of choice, and our right of doing something in private domain. Based on that very argument, my lord, I'm posing a question to myself. Can someone not challenge this definition itself? Why this restriction? Who are you to decide with whom I have my sexual orientation? It may be, my lord, a little far-fetched.
That would be far-fetched.
Lord, we used to
obviously
treat,
reasonable restriction. You can't have.
We used to treat even this as far-fetched.
But Mr. Solicitor, sexual orientation or your autonomy as an individual can never be exercised. All aspects of marriage, including the entry into marriage, the prohibited relationships, the grounds on which marriage can be dissolved, these are all subject to regulation by law.
Full blood, definition of full blood and half blood. Two persons are said to be related to each other by full blood when they are descended from a common ancestor, that is male, because the next word is by the same wife, and by half blood when they are descended from a common ancestor but by different wives. We can never reconcile this provision because it says biologically one man has given birth to a child through a biological woman. That's what they say. Number two, Lord, marriage between lesbians. This provision will be redundant because she can't have, Lord, full blood. Even if, Lord, there is a child from artificial insemination, it would not be a full blood child. So merely changing man and woman into persons will make many provisions not reconcilable at all. Lord, Indian Succession Act undisputably applies to all except Hindus. Hindu would be governed by the Hindu Succession Act. In a given situation, if he marries Hindu, otherwise Indian Succession Act. Now, this also, Lord, kindly just one or two sections, just for the flavor. Domicile acquired by woman on marriage. By marriage, a woman acquires the domicile of her husband if she had not the same domicile before. So it will have to be decided who is the woman. Wife's domicile during marriage. A wife's domicile during her marriage follows the domicile of her husband. For passports, etc., this issue would arise and you will have to decide who is the wife. I'm not reading all, but my Lord, Succession Act provides for widow, widower, husband, wife, father, mother, etc. 33A. A widow but no lineal descendant and the net value of his property does not exceed the whole of his property shall belong to the widow. Now, my Lord, if in this relationship one partner dies, whether he leaves behind a widow or a widower, then, my Lord, your Lordships may see 43 at the foot. In the intestate's father is dead, but the intestate's mother is living. Now, my Lord, next generation. My Lord, marriage is permitted, they adopt, and someone dies. And father and mother is, my Lord, LGBTQ couple. Who will be treated as dead as father and who will be treated as dead as mother? This would be the, my Lord, dilemma and can't be, my Lord, foreseen by your Lordships.